Hi, I'm Jenny Jewell, a retired emergency dispatcher. Welcome to Call Autopsy, where we listen to an actual 911 call and then I break it down for you. This one is from Cleveland County 911. It's a Bigfoot call from 2010.
Cleveland County 911.
I don't know if I should have called this in or not, but
What's going on?
if I'd have had my camera, I took a picture of it.
Took a picture of who?
I don't know what it was. He's walking upright like a man. I would not kill it because I was afraid to. But he went back up the mountain.
Cleveland County 911.
Hello.
Can I help you?
Yes. This is Tim Peebler.
Uh-huh.
You probably have my address.
Yes, sir. What's going on now?
I shined a light on this thing, but I would not shoot it.
Okay, what did it look like?
It looked like a giant ape with a man's face, but I was afraid to kill it, and it made a whistling sound. He was about 9, 10 foot tall, with real long arms. I go out there, he gets gone. Now I come back in the house, and he gets back there again, and my dogs are just raising heck. Would I get in any trouble if I shot and killed this beast, this animal, or whatever it is? Would I get in any trouble?
I can't answer that question.
If he goes too close to me, I'm going to kill him.
All right. Yeah, that's a pretty intense call. So let's go ahead and start breaking this down here. Be aware that when people have these things happen, every single call needs to be treated as valid, no matter how weird it sounds. But I think the call receiver did a really good job. This was actually 2 calls. It sounded like the first one dropped at around 30 seconds or so, and then they called back. So I don't know what happened on that part. If you know, feel free to answer that down below. You don't have to, but feel free. But let's go ahead and break this down.
Cleveland County 911.
Okay, so we have their answer up there, Cleveland County 911.
I don't know if I should have called this in or not, but
What's going on?
All right, so now we're going to get into what we're looking for. And we're looking for what now? So there's going to be the where, what, who, and additional details that the call receiver or call receiver dispatcher needs to have. So we're on the road to that.
if I'd have had my camera, I took a picture of it.
Took a picture of who?
Yep, there's who.
I don't know what it was. He's walking upright like a man. I would not kill it because I was afraid to. But he went back up the mountain.
Okay, so that's where it sounds like the call dropped. I don't know what happened with that. I don't know if it was archived poorly or if there was like a disconnect. Normally it's like a disconnect.
Cleveland County 911.
Hello.
And this is the second call.
Can I help you?
Yes. This is Tim Peebler.
Uh-huh.
You probably have my address.
Yes.
Okay, so this, I don't know why unless they're actually aware and have an officer or something on the way to go talk to them. This seemed like a kind of a mushy response to me. And I don't know, again, in the background what's going on. But, you know, as for myself, I always validate, I never assume. There are people that have very similar voices and very similar addresses and very similar areas, and they could be completely different calls.
Sir? What's going on now?
I shined a light on this thing, but I would not shoot it.
Okay, what did it look like?
It looked like a giant ape with a man's face. But
All right. Well, good on this call receiver. Very possibly the same person. Getting that in the notes. You can hear them adding that to the call because that's actually valuable information right there.
I was afraid to kill it, and it made a whistling sound. He was about 9-10 foot tall.
God, this feels good. I like when they update the call. I don't like when people assume. So I'm happy they're updating the call.
With real long arms. I go out there, he gets gone. Now come back in the house, and he gets back there again, and my dogs are just raising heck.
Okay, so this is additional details for officer safety type of thing. The guy has dogs. So that's something you're going to put in the notes too. That caller has dogs at the location, just so that the police know that they have dogs and don't go in there blind.
Would I get in any trouble if I shot and killed this beast?
And now we have our second escalation. He not only has dogs, he is armed. And of course that's all going to go on the call. And I don't being part of the happy group of people that never know the outcome of any of these, I'm perfectly comfortable not knowing how this ended. However, you might want to, if you look into it, feel free. I'm not doing that. That's not what this is about. That unsettling feeling of not knowing how things end, that's the world, baby. That's the world of a call receiver and a dispatcher.
This animal, or whatever it is, would I get in any trouble?
I can't answer that question.
All right. So if you have not seen the Waffle Call also addresses this, and also the ambulance call. You can give proper expectations on a call, but you can't give legal advice. You can't tell them either way. Absolutely can't.
If he goes too close to me, I'm going to kill him.
All right. So with the way that ended, there's possibly more. That's definitely going to be a very careful scene to go to talk to this guy. Because you would really want to make sure it's perfectly clear that you have a guy that thinks he saw Bigfoot. We don't know if he's drunk. And we don't know if he's on anything. He could be completely just himself, completely sober and saw a giant thing. That's, that happens sometimes. But you don't know if he's on anything. You know he has dogs. You know that he lives near a mountain because whatever it is went back up the mountain, so he's out in the woods. And he's armed. And possibly willing to shoot things. So yeah, a whole lot of stuff in this call. A lot of stuff to think about. If it made you smirk and everything, yeah, it's the calls come in. And you got to take every last one of them as seriously as the first. So, way it goes. Well, kudos on you, Cleveland County 911. Good responses on the call. Really appreciate it. A little bit mushy on some of that, but again, I don't know if there were other calls in the background. I don't know if this is I hate to say frequent flyer. I don't know if this is a person that they're aware of that makes a lot of calls into the dispatch center. So they may actually know this person. That can happen too. But with that, thank you for watching. Take care. Stay safe out there and don't be naughty. Bye-bye.